Where you at, Berto?
The Gen Z school experience, IXL. Let's get right into the video and see what's going on with the new generation of schooling. My generation of schooling was bad, so I just know y'all are chopped cheese.
School, the place where a bunch of random kids come together and become lifelong friends. This is where kids learn critical skills like confrontation and even basic communication. And while all that may be true, I hated it with a passion.
Yeah, that's not even the case anymore. I think 90% of are getting homeschooled now.
Don't get me wrong, there were some alright aspects of school. The food was I guess.
Alright, let me not even cap. Like, cause this looks disgusting, but I definitely was are you gonna finish that at school, bro? I ain't gonna lie, I was hawking people's school lunch down like, you gonna finish? Oh, you not looking like you gonna finish that, bro. Let me get that, man.
And damn. Not gonna lie, I can't think of anything positive to say. First up, IXL. If you don't know, first of all, please takes this time to consider yourself highly favored, as well as being astoundingly
I really don't know what that
lucky,
is.
as thousands others have suffered at the hands of this despicable website, including me. I could probably write an entire essay about why I hate IXL. IXL specifically. You're telling me I have to complete a series of questions, get them right consecutively, and get over an 85% to get a grade for it? Now that might not sound that bad, but imagine you're completing your assignment at about 92% and feeling great about the experience.
Okay.
You're almost done, and you'll finally be able to go to sleep. Well, I hate to break it to you, you're not going to bed anytime soon.
Why
You
is
get
that?
one question wrong, and now you're down to 85%.
I'll be damned if every time I do homework, I get one question wrong. I gotta start some shit over again. Nah, teacher gonna have to
doesn't
see me
sound
about
like a
that. Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
Is this a scam, Berto? What is this? What?
well, look at this guy and this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Deal, but by some grandiose stroke of misfortune, you get another question wrong. Now you're at about 78%. At this point, you can feel your heart beating faster and your fingers getting tense as you grit your teeth in frustration. Now that I'm thinking about it, this has to be a
Y'all really have to deal with this now?
torture method. Actually, I don't know how this is legal. All of a sudden, you're down an entire 33%, your hands are cramping, and you're getting so frustrated you can barely even sit still. I don't know about y'all, but that's about when I shut the computer down and go to bed. Ain't nothing, and I mean nothing, worth my sanity. Next up, we have anxiety. Pretty much everyone experiences
That's
this.
crazy.
Imagine waking up, a smile on your face.
Damn, that might actually be worse than the paper homework that we used to get. I mean, we used to get the paper homework, you know what I'm saying? You do it. Sometimes you got to show your work. That was always annoying, you know. There was the multiple choice questions, but then as soon as you flipping through the papers and you see them lines, those were annoying because it's like, fuck, now I got to explain myself. Now I got to actually think. You're not just use the critical thinking. But only difference is, you know what? They had to do something because y'all got it too easy. Y'all got Chat GPT now. Y'all got Apple Watches. Like, we actually had to do our homework and figure it out on our own. Or at worst, you had to be really good at copying early in the morning. But Yeah, y'all got it too easy. So they had to upgrade the shit on y'all.
Pure joy. You brush your teeth and get dressed for the day. And all of a sudden, you feel it. You feel the all too familiar cramp in your abdomen. Dread it, run from it, but you're not walking out of that door on time. Seriously, you're not about to tell me that this or something similar has never happened to you. Either I'm gonna assume you're lying or you're just not human. Anxiety comes in many shapes and forms. Sometimes it'll make you quite literally lose the ability to speak. Other times it can completely make you shut down. Imagine being—
Why does everyone, this is the thing though, I just refuse to believe everyone has anxiety now. Like, you know, people used to be like, oh, I have anxiety, and I used to be like, okay, yeah, fair enough, you know. But now everybody and their mama got some form of anxiety. We got social anxiety. We got goddamn motherfuckers goddamn got using the damn toilet anxiety. Like, what the fuck? Like, everything makes y'all nervous? Some of y'all need to lock in and stop being bitches, bro. Somebody had to say it.
in class. Everything—
Oh, my bad, YouTube. Is that bullying? You know, I recently got a strike on my channel for bullying. I can't make a joke. I apologize. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm keeping it keeping it Peter. Fucking
things going well. Then you hear the
Can't even
words,
joke now,
class, today I'll be drawing popsicle sticks from a bucket. When I tell you, my heart would sink to the depths of my stomach. Not only is it 9 a.m. on a Monday morning, but your teacher, your amazing 9th grade algebra teacher who doesn't grade on a bell curve, nor do they allow any makeup assignments, decides to graciously and masterfully ruin your entire morning. You sit there praying and pleading to whoever you believe in that you won't get chosen, even though you know deep down out of the 25 students in the class, you'll be the first one drawn. Oh, and don't let you be soft-spoken or slightly introverted. All eyes are on you, and you find yourself in the middle of a QuickTime event. I don't think anyone really understands how annoying being caught in a situation like that is. You quite literally wonon't be able to say anything
this meme is funny.
without being judged.
What the hell?
Next up, packets. The thing about packets is that the frustration usually has nothing to do with the actual content itself. No, it's actually not the 100 question review you've been given 2 days to complete. Rather, it's the packet itself. The whole thing.
102 days? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking an L on that. There's just certain shit that just wasn't worth my mental sanity. I ain't gonna cap.
The whole 30-page abomination sitting on your desk.
Or I'm gonna copy it in the morning. Yeah.
I gotta say,
It's
man,
a lot though.
the sheer amount of paper
make
that
sure you
schools
show up to
waste
school early
on
that
any
day.
given day has to be like some sort of crime. There's no way we have enough trees for this. Anybody like worried about the political and economical, state of the world right now? It's just me. 9 times out of 10, packets consist of a bunch of random and useless information that you're probably not going to use. There's levels to this too. Elementary school was a breeze.
Bro, that kind of reminds me like when I hate when teachers would give out packets and then you actually took the time to study, because that's happened to me a few times where it's like, okay, let me actually lock in and study this shit. And then it finally comes test day. If you finally sit down, you're feeling good, you're feeling confident too. Like, bro, I done ran through all the different equations a million times, all types of different ways. I done goddamn flash notes studies. I don't know about if y'all still do that, but we used to have the flash notes where you like write down the answer on the back and the question on the front. So you read the question and then you kind of say the answer out loud to yourself, and then you look and it's like, oh shit, I got it right. And you kind of like get really happy for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You done did that all night, and then you open up the test and nothing that you study's on the motherfucking test, bro. You be like, yo, why did y'all even give me the packet in the first place? Nothing on this packet is on the test.
You had no need to cheat because the packets were basically coloring books. Middle school was light work too. Not much to complain about. Then there's high school. Algebra, geometry, pre-calculus.
Yeah, algebra, geometry, cool. I was with it. I actually enjoyed those subjects. I was like, yo, math is fun. Pre-calculus. No longer cared for math. No longer enjoyed math. Pre-calculus is an evil sentiment that no student should ever have to endure unless you have plans of joining NASA or some shit. Why are we learning? Since I have been an adult, I have never seen any of this. Nothing on this screen right here has ever come across my table and I needed to understand it. Ever. Just FYI. I'm 29. Graduated high school in 2015. I've been an adult for a long time now. Never have used any of this. Why are we learning this? Teach us how to do our taxes, please.
Calculus. These are the 4 horsemen of high school math. And when I tell you they will absolutely throw a packet in your face and call it a day, mind you, you just learned how to solve a function and now you have to solve about 50 more with a side of adversity. Go ahead and clear that schedule for the foreseeable future. Extracurriculars? A job? A life? No. See, that's not a part of the contract. There's just something disgusting about packets. They suck all around and serve absolutely zero purpose. Coming up next, we have essays. Essays are the bane of my existence.
I used to actually enjoy essays. If anything, I wish I took English more seriously. Just being a content creator, a storyteller, I think that's just a great skill. I think if you're in school right now, lock in when it comes to English. Now, this is a skill that can honestly carry you throughout the rest of your life. Being able to storytell, spell, be grammatically correct, which I am fucking terrible at. But you know what I mean? I still think I retained enough information where I know how to articulate myself. But definitely, I enjoyed essays. This was fun for me.
Look, this is coming from someone who actually enjoys writing. Writing essays might be the single most mundane and non-thought stimulating activity I've ever had the displeasure in completing. Do you know how you take the fun out of something? Well, you put a grade behind it that weighs 40 points. To anyone out there that actually enjoys writing curated and hyper detailed essays, great for you. I'll reread that prompt 10 times expecting an interesting subject to talk about. Whole time I'm already 3 days behind on starting it in the first place. Honestly, I envy those that are able to create essays like that with little to no trouble. And with AI being out for the public to use, it may seem like the easiest option. In reality, using AI, if you actually enjoy the subject, completely takes your passion from it. You no longer want to complete the work. AI is definitely a powerful tool, but it's not without its cons. There's something about not having to constantly revise and perfect your work. It leaves you with a feeling of freedom. Anyways, that's the video, y'all.
Word. Hey, is this really how it's going down in the new generation of school? Again, I think y'all got it easy, man. We actually had to put the work in. Y'all just get to go talk to a computer and get your answers spit out like goddamn Pop-Tarts.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.